these little cartoons having smoke detectors chirp in the background. Does anyone change the back? Just take the fucking smoke detector down. It's not going to work. It's going to run out of batteries. It's just they're chirping all damn day long. You're not going to maintain it. And fucking let your house catch on fire and be done with you and your whole gene pool. What is wrong with you people? Are only a select group of people able to hear that chirping sound? Is it only white people that can hear the chirping? And it's even white people doing it now. Every single fucking short, I'm just scrolling. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Showing a video of how to make a shower. Smoke detector chirping in the background. Going in a gas station, smoke detector chirping in the background. Any video made by black people chirping in the smoke detector in the background. What is wrong with you people? Change the smoke detector battery. It's so easy. How can you be so lazy? You want your children to burn up in a fire? Either maintain smoke detectors or just rip them out your fucking house. Why's everybody got to hear that chirping all the damn time? And I swear this wasn't a thing in the 90s, and it wasn't. Nowadays, nobody's maintaining the smoke detectors anymore. I'm tired of that shit. Oh, hello, Ravenheart. I can't, like, damn. There's a video how to install shower tile. They're beeping the smoke detector in the background. Watching a cartoon on the shorts, beeping in the background. Damn.
It's a little bit ridiculous, man.
It's getting a little ridiculous. And now that the Indians have bought jacks, they chirp. You go in there just chirping the whole time. And call me racist, I don't care. But when white people own that place, it didn't chirp. But now you got to hear it all the time. Damn. I'm just tired.
Sick of the bullshit.
Yeah. It's okay though. I'm off work. It's okay. I'm going home. I just think that you should be able to watch, like, people making these little cartoons that's chirping in the background. Like, they don't edit that out. They don't think. I don't think they can hear it.
They can't. They don't hear it. It's blind.
Oh, hey. Tell them I'm live right now. There's Gabe driving.
Yeah.
Well, we got done putting up 2 garage doors today. And we had to wait till, what, 11?
Yeah, damn near about 11.
Because they said they'd have it framed up, and then they didn't have it framed up. And then they were like, yeah, come on, we're ready. We work fast. Then we get there and have to sleep a few hours waiting on them to frame it up. And then they frame it up wrong. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good.
Yes, sir, boss. I'll be headed to the shop. Oh, yeah. No, he never come back.
He never paid.
Yeah. He never come back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's got an invoice. He's got his copy. I gave it to him before he left. He come out there to get his workers, and I told him, I was like, we're going to be done with this today now. Yeah, I'll be back around.
Yeah, haven't showed us.
Okay. All right, then. No, okay.
He's on the phone with the boss. Not only did they frame it wrong, they didn't pay us.
Supposed to be there with a check.
And then we wait for the paint to dry, and then they're like, let's put some more paint on there.
Man, that shit fucking pissed me off, bro. They only did one fucking side. They didn't even do fucking both sides.
What's the point of that?
I mean, fucking ignorance, man. Fucking ignorance.
We're just going to have to start doing every bit of it. Building the whole house, from start to finish. That way nothing's in the way, nothing's...
Literally, dude. That seems to be everybody's favorite place. Just put everything in the garage. Fuck. It ain't got to be cleared up or nothing. That's why I use a man I don't. I hate to say this, but I don't even move it. I just step all over it because, dude, you know we're coming.
Yeah.
You know we're coming.
I don't understand how some people don't think that their cars and everything's going to be in the way.
You need to move a $110,000 car.
I guess they're just thinking the doors, like right there at the front of the garage, that should be the only space we take up, you know? Like the rails, verse, all that. What does DGS mean? I don't know what that means. DGS. What does DGS stand for? I don't know what you're saying. I don't know. I just had to vent to somebody. I just had to tell the world that my dad really out here not changing their smoke detector batteries ever. And I'm even starting to wonder if they're editing the sound into videos. Is it that many people really like? Oh, I shouldn't have filmed that. He won, Gabe.
I'm gonna let him have it because I ain't gonna move it down.
I should have drunk me another water. Open up my coffee, you know. There's a fly floating around on top of it. So I ain't drinking the rest of it. I thought about it though. I was thirsty enough. I was like, nah, I'll wait.
Yeah, I'm glad we got that cooler, man. That was fucking good.
Oh yeah. I think I need to put a lock around my chicken pen.
What the hell?
I just got some chickens missing and it don't look like anything could have got in there. But a person can open the door.
Right.
And now they're starting to rake straw across the street. I'm wondering if somebody just heard the chickens and went and helped herself to some of them. Unless it's some tiny ass snake squeezing in there and eating them, or I don't know. Need cameras. It's just really crazy how things have changed. You wouldn't have needed any when I was a boy in Wheeler County. Nobody stole from anybody. And then now.
So we used to play in the streets all afternoon. Not come home until it got dark. Leave your doors unlocked. Can't do that shit now.
Just got a lot of people with no reason. A lot of people moved in with no reason. A lot of people on a fucking meth epidemic and shit.
Twag will fucking.
I really get it. Like, I remember the first time I was reading the Gospels and the Romans are crucifying thieves beside Jesus, and I'm just like, that's a little harsh, ain't it? Crucify them, they're just thieves. But the older I get, the more shit I've stole from me. I'm like, you know what?
Hang them some of it.
We gotta protect our property rights. Something's gotta give.
They make it hard, man. You try to be the bigger, you know what I'm saying? You try to let it go, not be angry, not angry, any kind of, don't return bad with bad. You know, like, dang, man, it's like, make it impossible.
It just really sucks when you work so hard and you barely have anything, and then somebody just come and steal it. Just take it, and then somebody that don't work, and then take your $60 tool and sell it for $10 a meth, and needing to steal something else the next day. I hate them LEDs are blue. The people putting in their headlights and they go bouncing up off a bridge. I think there's cop lights flashing in my rearview mirror for a second. They ought to.
That's one of these tractors right here that's got a big ass emoji sign on the front of it. They may have made him take it down. But it was a laughing emoji.
Somebody got in my live stream a couple days ago and was like saying that they had a rifle. What was I gonna do? And then they was like, and then I've had it in 3 different live streams. Somebody gets on there and is like, when they start letting crackheads live stream, and I'm not a crackhead, but they let anybody stream that's got 50 subscribers or more. And I was like, yeah, I used to smoke crack, but I never was really a crackhead. I just smoked it. I craved it like crazy. I didn't smoke it no more because it's too expensive. I burned it to about $400. But that's like in years and years and years of off and on. And then I was just tired of this shit. But I think it's one of my old friends that's now an enemy that has like nothing better to do with their life than get on my live streams and tell everyone I'm like you're a crackhead. But even when I was smoked crack. I never stole from anybody, not one time. I just be fiending for 3 days and be like, no, don't do it again. You'll get addicted. Tasting this shit until lunchtime, and then kind of ease off and then get back up. You just learn that these plants, you know, if you take Google Lens and you take a picture of almost any weed, so many of them are medicines. Somebody in the comments saying that they learned these little plants in their backyard have tons of medical properties. Even dandelions.
I would say they say dandelions are one of the best.
Plantains. That sounds very familiar, plantain.
Yeah, you know, a plantain that looks like kind of like a banana.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not necessarily.
Yeah, they're more starchy banana
right.
type. You cook them.
Almost like a sweet potato is what everybody says are most resemblance as far as taste wise.
Well, they must not live. They might live further south. Dude, can you grow? Maybe you can grow plantains here. Can you grow plantains?
Well, I think they're about like a banana.
We can grow them little bananas and little.
I don't know. I mean, you might have to like community control type shit.
Look there. I'm gonna get me an orchard like that one day. My trees are starting to get a little yellow. It's been too hot. This rain's helped them.
It's been hot. Shit.
No, this is a Midwestern version, not the banana version. I guess you can grow some of them plantains.
Well, I didn't know nothing about the Midwestern version.
Very close to the ground. Well, some of their medical properties that they have. A lot of people was watching. I think it got to be like 17 people, and I said something about crack, and it's all gone. Like a fourth of my subscribers are like over 55. I'm not pushing, I'm not like promoting, you know what I'm saying? I just ain't gonna lie. Like, my cousin melted some crack over some weed ashes. I hit it thinking it was weed, it was crack, and I smoked crack a few times. I was never a crackhead,
Well, like
and then some people heard that and they run off and told everybody, hey, he's a crack, Damn. And then I didn't, and it's been years and years and years. So then when people, like, I get on live stream, I got kind of deep set eyes and the brows. Oh, you never called me. See, the plantain seeds are anti-cancer. I'll take this call, I guess. Oh, I'm still live? Oh, they gone. That happens every fucking time. If I get on a phone call just for a second, it's going to cut the video. All the viewers are going to leave. They're not going to come back when I go back to watch it. Sometimes, let's see. Good for mucus membranes. And now that person isn't watching for me to, something else. I'm trying to think. Oh, sea moss is good for cleansing mucus out the body too. At the lungs.
Leaf as well.
And mullein.
Yeah, mullein leaf extract.
She called me and asked me if I want anything to eat from the restaurant. I said no. So she told me what she's gonna get.
We're trying to make it back to the shop.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it back to the shop too.
We're gonna go to church this afternoon. Starts at 6.
What? What starts at 6?
Church.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Buddy in Baxley wants me to go with him, but it's in Baxley.
Yeah, thank the Lord. I say thank the Lord. I really, because either way, I need to be in there, in the house in the lower period, but it's beside the point. It ain't but right across the river from us, so it's literally a 10-minute ride. It's not that far. Give enough time to get home, take a shower, do my thing.
The seeds are anti-cancer. Do you what? You get like the male and female plantain, and you get the seeds in them. Isn't it? The banana is like seedless because it's just the females. Like some plants are male and female. Some are just male or female. He's saying that the seeds are anti-cancer. Apricot seeds have very strong anti-cancer properties too. And almost nobody, or maybe nobody in Kashmir between India and Pakistan, they both claim it, but in Kashmir has the lowest rate of cancer in the world. I think they say zero cancer. And they eat a lot of tree fruit seeds. OETF.
Starting route to 611 Peachtree Street. In 1.7 miles,
What?
turn left onto Bobby Williamson Road.
Fucking doing like damn construction.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck everything up.
Apricot seeds are anti-cancer. Also, now you don't want to get fruit that's been sprayed with pesticides, or that's going to increase your risk of cancer. But if you've got an orange peel or any kind of citrus fruit, the peeling is full of flavonoids, or called something like that. They're very anti-cancer. Way more vitamin C than in the fruit is in the actual orange peel itself. Like I said, if they sprayed the orange peel with pesticides, then and paraffin wax and whatever else, maybe you don't want to eat it. But if you got you pick an orange off of a tree that's never been sprayed, you eat that orange peel, and that helps fight cancer a lot. And I was eating them when my lungs got real bad. I was eating the orange peels, and my brother Jacob, my nephews, they were copying me, and they started eating orange peels. And Jacob was like, "Don't let them eat orange peels. They're gonna look like the retards in the corner in school that eat orange peels." And I was like, well, maybe they just are doing the right thing by instinct. They don't know, because orange peels do fight cancer. But he's like spray poison on everything. And there's all kind of conspiracies. I don't know if they're true or not, but they're talking about they put human meat in the hot dogs and McDonald's hamburgers. And I doubt it, but it still grosses me out when I think about it. When I think about it, I'm like, I don't know if I can eat a McDonald's hamburger. And then they said they got one of the biggest mealworm farms in the world. And I think they're mixing mealworms with the beef and everything. Gross.
Hello.
So I really like to grow my own food, so I know it's food. Accidentally.
Yeah, man, have a good day, brother. Have a blessed, wonderful day. And get some spam. I mean, and then we'll talk about point the camera to me. This is something that I'm gonna rant about, okay?
All
All right. If you're a spam caller out there and you call me and I ain't got nothing to say to you but goodbye, don't get mad at me because you call me out of inconvenience to just whatever, to try to sell some dumb shit. Don't get mad at me, cousin. I don't want to buy that stupid insurance shit. I mean, I already got my own insurance.
Like, damn, I'm mad at you that you won't let me scam you.
Exactly. Like, I mean, what the hell? How the hell you gonna get mad at me because I don't want to talk to your dumb ass?
Hey, when them scammers message me on Facebook Messenger and I say, you're a fake profile, it's obviously, they get mad as fuck.
Bro, I'm telling you.
They're like, what do you mean I'm not real? That's very bad for you not to trust that I'm not real. I believe in karma. I would never. You ever see them say that shit? And it's like, damn, you got 2 pictures of supermodels on your Facebook post, nothing else, followed by like 900, men that just don't know you're a fake profile. You speaking in broken English. You're like, you don't even say I am. You're like, I'm going to the store now. I'm from Georgia, from Alamo. Like, no, hell, you're not. I live in a town with 1 traffic light. I would know you. I would have seen you. You're full of shit.
Hey.
And they get mad that you don't believe them.
Literally, man.
Damn.
Like, literally, that dude, like, that's literally what I said, hello. Hello, dude. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, sir, have a good day. I'm goodbye. Okay. What the fuck? I mean, okay, nothing. I mean, no. Heck no, brother.
I guess you don't want to have a nice conversation. I used to waste their time a little bit because I'm like, if I waste their time, maybe they won't scam somebody else. But then I'm like, I'm wasting my time. So. Yeah. I mean, dang, they could at least go on like Google Translate or something and figure out how to say it in English before they try to scam.
I had some girl who added me on thing, and I shouldn't add her back, but I was like, you know what? I mean, the motherfucker must know me. You know, why else would you add somebody? I mean, I don't add just random people. You know, that's just weird.
In about 3 miles, turn left onto Estrella Drive.
So anyways, I added the first thing she talked about something. I thought she was different. I didn't know you was gonna judge the wrong person. And they're like, no, I don't even know what they said. And they said some dumb shit like, no, I just assumed that you didn't want nothing. I was like, I haven't texted you or talked to you or nothing. Like, anyways. And then they just said some dumb shit. Like, I can't remember what it was. Like, I'm up, I'm down. I don't fucking know. It was weird. And then they're talking about some. I was like, I don't know what the heck you are talking about. I don't understand what you're trying to say. They're talking about some. Yeah. I'm in the mood. I'm like, what? So I'm like, all right, watch this. I said, this is how I'm gonna tell if this is real fake. I literally typed a whole paragraph talking about, you know, I hope you know Jesus, you know, this and that. You know, you really need to know. We all need to repent and, you know, repent in our sinful ways. They literally text back. The only thing they text back talking about you got to subscribe first.
Yeah, probably some chat bot that just has automated responses. Yeah,
like it's just like, dude, you got to be better than that. I already kind of knew it was something weird, fishy, because who the hell text somebody when you first add them? I guess. Literally.
This OTF studio contains channel activity. I try to subscribe to the people that subscribe to me, but not everybody that subscribes has their subscriptions public, so sometimes I can't find them. But if I know they've subscribed to them. And there's a lot more scammers out, like social media sites. Okay. I'm off work, and I ain't really got much to say. I'm trying to think of something to say. This is the best time to live stream.
What was rant at first before you
I can't. Yeah, you missed the rant. I can't go home and Brittany be like beside me and me just live streaming and be like, I can't think of nothing to talk about. I'm on live stream instead of talking to Brittany. So this is like, I just live stream. Can't really schedule it either. I don't know when. Live stream on the way to work. This morning I didn't though because I was about to fall asleep the whole time. I'm like yelling, got scared because I fell asleep and woke up slapping myself in the face. And I don't know how, but like that used to work. I just slap myself in the face while I'm driving to work. I stay awake. Now I'm slapping myself in the face. It hurts. I'm still falling asleep. And I didn't even I don't know what's going on because I went to sleep at a normal time last night. I didn't stay up late. Now I'm falling asleep, taking a nap while we're waiting on him to finish framing and painting. I'm going to sleep right here. But
that's some bad naps. Go ready to go. So much ass around. I can't stand that shit.
I found somebody that's selling a pair of goats, a male and a female goat, for $300. I don't know what kind of goat it is, and I might get them. I want to get them Nubian goats, but I don't really want ideally, I'd want a pregnant female goat that she can give birth, and ideally give birth to a female, and then I can milk her, and I don't have to have the male goat, peeing in his beard, trying to rub it on every fence post, and me and the dog, and making that musky smell, and eating 4 times as much and not making any milk. I don't really need a male goat. I could buy it and then have a pair of goats, but I'd rather just have a female goat that's ready to milk with a baby, or don't even have to have the baby goat. And then, you can find somebody that's got a male goat that's not going to even care if you're like, hey, you want to get your goat laid? And then I'll give you some.
Man, dude, I swear I smell weed.
Well, yeah. Some of these bushes smell like weed that they landscape with. But I ain't got none.
I'm gonna say it's either that or damn, somebody we come by was damn blowing down.
They probably was. The guy in front of us might be smoking weed.
Might be.
You might have the window down a little bit.
Might be.
If you're gonna be smoking weed in your vehicle, you need to do it when it's pouring down rain. So the police would just be like, I'm not standing out in the rain. I'm not gonna pull him over.
My homeboy thought that one time he was smoking because it was like that. Next snap he posted, it was a damn state patrol out there in the damn middle of the rain, had somebody pulled over, had him pulled out in the car searching.
Dang.
He had the video of the cop when he went by, and then he showed the video, he rolled the window down, closed the door out of the fucking window.
Damn. I know them that are running that other stuff. They like to go in the rain because of the dissolve. They can throw that shit out. But I just say, fuck that.
I don't see a fucking issue with the weed, man. I just don't.
Oh, me neither. Except,
We don't get me wrong, I understand once you do one, you got to do them all. But at the same time, they shouldn't even be classified as the same thing.
well,
They don't even have the same effects.
yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand how they can say, well, the American people can handle alcohol, but they can't handle weed.
When in fact, it is a proven fact that your reaction and everything else is way different when you smoke versus alcohol. Way fucking different.
Oh, yeah. Plus, enough alcohol, you're dead, straight up.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't make sense. They should reschedule things, I think. I think they got some things they just sort of overhyped them. They overhyped weed so much when they campaigned to make it illegal, and then it got in people's mind that it was something way different than what it was. And now people are thinking, because they were thinking, people were using it to get out of court. Like a guy robbed a bank, and he was smoking weed for anti-anxiety as he robbed the bank. And then he used it in his defense. This is a long time ago, 1930s or something. He used it in his defense that the weed made him do it. And there was some people that had murdered, raped, stole, and their lawyer said, hey, just blame it on the weed. And so that set the precedent for them to come in and say, people can't have this. It causes people to, a Texas senator got up and it was like, this causes black people to rape white women and this, and it's just weed, it's not any of that. Plus,
Fucking smoking dick.
even you definitely can when y'all drugged up or drunk or something, you don't analyze risk as well. You don't have as much impulse control, but it's not like you don't know what you're doing, and it's not like you're not deciding to do what you're doing. So I think
don't you even fucking pull out there, motherfucker. Don't even. You ain't even got the fucking right away.
I think they should just get people for stealing and killing. Anything that people don't say, hey, this substance use is making people do stuff. Hold people accountable for what they do. That stuff's illegal. But if you get drunk and do something, you can't say, well, I was drunk. You chose to be drunk. So you be responsible for the whole thing.
Exactly. That's what all that comes down to is now. Holding people accountable and being responsible.
Yeah, and then people want to try to give people every excuse in the book and try to blame society instead of themselves. And you notice they hold different groups of people to different standards. If I go out and I steal something, dang, you piece of shit, you shouldn't be stealing. But, you know, somebody else goes and steals something, and they're like, well, they were oppressed, and they're disadvantaged, and they come from a poor neighborhood, and give them every single excuse. And there's no really, there's all, well, I hope they ain't gonna see that. Anyway, if you live near Vidalia, and you want some insulation or roll-up doors or garage doors or gutters cleaned out, or if you just don't feel like framing your garage door.
I'll see you in the morning.
What? I'll see you in the morning. Well, I'm gonna clock out. I'll take this camera inside and clock out. I need to get my coffee cup. You already locked it? I get it. Coffee cups.
My gosh, it's fall.
There's no. No, I'm gonna do a series of interviews.
I like those hats, but you can't hear a fucking thing.
Yeah.
Can't hear it.
See y'all in the morning.
Okay, enjoy your week.
Use the solar, it's weak. But if you use the battery and the solar, it gets stronger when you use the solar with the battery.
I don't know what you doing. Check it out. The solar powered fan. That's what the boss got us. He's got us these hats. They got fans on them, and they charge by the sun. The door ain't supposed to be open, but I don't know what time it is. I don't know who's. I don't know if that guy's in the wood shop. I would shut that door, but he might be in the wood shop and it's hot. I don't know if it's the same guy watching, so I'll show you. Yeah, solar panel fans on my hat. I ain't gonna turn it on though. I'm about to take it off. I'm about to spill this coffee everywhere. Hello, everybody. Oh, it's hot in this truck. You see the sun, like sometimes it's attack. So I got my glasses now. Ha 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 ha. Woo, it's cooking me. Feel all the water like. This window down. I don't want to hit his car. So this guy, he was saying that you're really supposed to help people out of your abundance. And I didn't used to do that. I was trying to lay up treasure in heaven. I wasn't worried about this life on earth. And so I would go without things and help other people out. And then they wouldn't help me out. And then I get to feeling some kind of way about it. And then I'd stop myself from feeling some kind of way about it because I'm like, you're supposed to just do this out of the goodness of your heart. But I was thinking, man, they really stole from me. They really lied to me. And I really done so much for them, and I went without so much for them. And now I look back, and I pretty much got everything because I cut all the parasites out of my life, and I started doing for me a little bit. And a lot of people was like, we miss the old Paul. I like the old Paul. I don't like this new Paul. I don't like this new Paul that has boundaries. It's like, I'm just not gonna host no parasites. I'll have friends, I'll help people out, but no more leeches, no more parasites. You gotta go. So I cut the parasites out of my life. And then I had a new chainsaw. I got glasses thanks to my mama. But I'm in a place in my life where, see, I kept wanting glasses, but I was going to keep putting it off and get everything else first. I got 2 major charity projects that are going to cost a tremendous amount of money that I'm working on. And I'm thinking though that after, a lot of people are like anti-natalism. They just hate humans. They don't want nobody having babies. And I'm not that way. And a charity I would like to start is a charity to, like a fertility charity to help people get their tubes reversed, dental charity, help people get their teeth fixed, to help people with doctor bills and stuff. But I got the last pair of glasses I had. I was chopping down trees with my chainsaw, and I'm really nearsighted, a lot nearsighted. So if something's really close, my glasses zoom in too much. So I take my glasses off for things that are close and wear them for things that are far away. And I took my glasses off because I was sweating so much they kept slipping off my face. And I had wood chips and stuff hitting them. I didn't want to scratch them up. So I took my glasses off, got my chainsaw out, and started cutting down trees. And I forgot where I set my glasses on the ground. And I cut down more trees than I was going to cut. And when I cut down one of them trees, they fell down and broke my glasses. So I've been without glasses for like 4 or 5 years. But my mama got me a pair of glasses, and I can see a lot better to drive now. And I should have bought me some glasses the last time they broke. I didn't have no money because I was giving it to everybody else, and now I don't do that no more. Now I even got people, now Brittany will even give me some money sometimes. Actually, more than sometimes. I've just stopped her from doing it. And then people want to talk shit like I'm in the wrong for it. Like, dang, it's like a whole year I pay for everything. And then I never said, yo, give me your money. She just did that out of the goodness of her heart, wanting to contribute to bills and stuff and help out. So she just started giving me, because she didn't really have that much expenses or very much that she wanted. And it really changes the perspective about a lot of things. Because things are good now, and I'm not stressing for stuff now. And then I look back and I'm like, damn, none of the other times really mattered too much. Like, I was mad as fuck when people broke into my house and stole all the wire out of the walls. I mean, stole everything. Stole my things that my daddy would give me. Stole guns. They just stole everything. And I was really mad about it. But then, time has gone by, and almost everything that was stolen, I've got it back. And I've got some other things that I've always wanted that I didn't have that now I have. So I really just ain't got any reason to be upset. And I didn't know that at the time, when everything in my house got stolen and the wire got stolen out of the house and I was mad about it. I didn't know that I'd own property in the future. I'd have a truck in the future. I'd have a pair of glasses. I'd be with Brittany. I didn't know none of that. But now that I know it, looking back, it don't bother me so much because, yeah, they stole from me, but it didn't destroy me. The sky is really pretty. You know, like being nearsighted, things kind of get blurry and have less detail at a distance. At a distance where I just see like a blurry, like a broken up, like I can see that it's leaves, but the image isn't as sharp. Now I see a cluster of leaves. But then with the glasses, I see each individual leaf, each individual streak of color. It's so beautiful. I know I just squint, hurt my eyes to see. No, I just. Sometimes I squint my eyes out of habit, even when I'm wearing the glasses. Able to relax. Or maybe I should turn the camera around and watch the road. I don't know. Sometimes I do that and people stop watching. I didn't eat nothing because I'm on me a weight loss journey. I got to 171 pounds. It's time to get back to 155, 150, at least 150, probably 160 is fine. But I know I'm going to gain it back, so I'd rather just lose it all the way back to 150. So I'm going to just try to fill up on some water to suppress my appetite. You know, I overeat if I eat while I'm working, because then I get home, Brittany wants me to eat with her, and I don't really need anything. Dang, I forgot my hamburger from yesterday in the work refrigerator. I could have been eating the rest of that. That Dairy Queen flamethrower. She asked me if I want anything to eat from the restaurant. I don't. You know, a pound of fat can normally feed me for 2 days. Like if I'm just quit eating and live off my belly fat. You know, if I don't do anything, just maintaining myself is going to be like 1,800 calories. A pound of fat is about double that. And it's like it's the most offensive thing in the world. I don't like meat machines. So. Just going to cut down to 1 meal a day, I reckon. Yeah. I'll see if there's anybody said anything else in the comments. Thank you for that. And I'll try them with my lungs. I'll try some plantains. I used to get off work, go water them trees all the way till dark. Work on the property all the way till dark. I gotta get some kind of automatic watering system set up. I'm gonna be lost $3,000 for trees. Survive on. It's so hot after work too. Hard to get out there. Turn the camera around just because. Just why not? I don't have the camera mounted to nothing. My phone's just balanced on my steering wheel. So it's liable to fall down in the floor if I take too sharp of a turn. And I can't, if I try to tilt it to see more ahead, it's not going to balance. It looks like there's a. It looks like the camera got wet or something. Maybe the phone's just getting too hot. I mean, alien. You see this guy in front of me? How he's driving close to the guy in front of him? He's not going to get there no faster. He could back up and drives kind of in between me and the guy in front of him. But the guy in front of him probably ain't going to have to stop, but they just trying to push, I guess they're trying to push the guy in front of them to go faster, or they lonely, they want to drive close together. I ain't know. I'm going to leave more space than that, though. If I got to stop, I can hit the guy in front of me. It's in the driver's manual. They tell you how much space you're supposed to have from the car in front of you. And that space increases. The faster you go, the more space there's supposed to be, but nobody does that. It's like me and like 3 other people. Everybody pretty much likes to drive bumper to bumper. That way, if somebody ever does wreck, 7 or 8 people could wreck at the same time. One, it's about humans being social animals. They just cluster up. And you see them 2 cars, they're right there beside each other, and then there's all this space. And then we'll see another group, which ain't filming, but there'll be 2 or 3 more cars clustered together, and then a whole lot of space. Why isn't the highway equally spaced with cars? Nobody in everybody's way, like, because people just, what rationally makes sense about how to drive so that the roads aren't crowded, so that, this will happen a lot too. Congestion happening by people just not taking the right of way. Like, fucking go. Like, I'll come to a green light and I'm turning left, so I don't have the right of way. Somebody's coming straight and they slow down so much even though they got the right of way. And then they come to a complete stop thinking they're doing me a favor. When if they would have just went, I could have turned right behind them. But I'm not taking the right of way because I don't know for sure. I know I don't have the right of way. And then by the time they realize, oh shit, I got the right of way, I can just go. Now the next car is in the way. And if they would have just took the right of way, they would have went, then I would have went, then the other car. But because they don't take the right of way, and we doing this waiting thing, Jesus Christ. It causes congestion because people are like social animals and it affects the way they drive. They're not rational. They're emotional and they're social and they're lonely. Like, see, here you got, there's all this space. Here's another cluster of cars. All a bunch of more space, another cluster of cars. It'd be really cool if you could like live forever and time travel, just to see like, if I make this decision, what happens? And go back, if I make this decision, what happens? But then I guess we wouldn't be that decisive. We would be going back in time and changing all of our decisions and not just sticking to a path. I think about it a lot. What would have been different if I'd have done this or that different? I don't know if I'm gonna make it to Alamo without needing to stop and get me something to drink. I thought that guy had a sign on the back of his truck that said "bum," but it said "bump" and the P was covered up. We go to the light screen. I hope probably need to go to Dr. Altman and get these glasses adjusted a little bit. Because normally you go there and you pick them up and they adjust them to fit your face. But I'm at work. He's closed by the time I get off work. So Mama went up there and picked them up. They haven't been adjusted to my face. And it looks like they need to be lifted up a tiny bit. They slipping down. I'm kind of thinking that at this point, I need to slow down and make less videos and up my quality. Because I started thinking if people are probably going to get tired of seeing the same stuff. Like, I can only make so many garage door chicken videos and people might get tired of them. So I need to probably start putting emphasis on quality videos instead of just, and at first I didn't want to, my channel didn't grow until I started posting more videos. So I was like, dang, maybe I just need to post more videos. I got a feeling that I'm gonna be a little too late getting home. It seemed it's 5:20 already. I think my chickens will probably still have water. I need to buy. It's already too late to get chicken feed. I'm gonna have to probably give them some oatmeal and rice or something to hold them over. You know, if we didn't have to wait on them to reframe that garage door, we were there early in the morning. We could have been out and done with work by 3 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock. But they didn't do what they said they were going to do. We wait on them to reframe the door. They framed it wrong, and then they got to fix that. So we don't get started. So by the time I get off work, just all the stores closed. They can't get chicken feed. I need to just maybe next week when I get paid, go ahead and buy 150 pounds of chicken feed, store it in my building, and just stay a bag ahead or so. That way, and just buy it on the weekend. Normally, when I drive over the Mount Vernon Bridge, I pan the camera to the right and show the river. I don't think I'm going to do that this time. There's some dead trees floating down the river. The welcome to Wheeler County on this side, the sign's up, but it looks like somebody stole the sign on the other side, coming in from McCray. I always like to see that sign. It gives me a sense of well-being to be in Wheeler County. Yeah. There's this kind of crazy boy. He just got a weird stare. And one day I was walking from the pond, and I just got a feeling, because sometimes I just do. And I just thought that God was talking to me, honestly. I felt like, get down, drop down. You know, somebody's looking at you through a scope. And I dropped down, I hit down and crawled behind a hill. And I just thought I was crazy. 2 years later, I meet this guy. He's at my granny's house, and he's telling me about how he had seen me. He was looking at me through his gun scope. And I was at the pond, and I dropped down to the ground, and it scared him. Because he was like, I know you don't see me. Like, he thought he was like, he didn't know if I had a gun. He didn't know who I was. And he was telling me that he wasn't going to shoot me. He was just looking at me through the scope. And it's just like, I just learned to trust my intuition and instincts because somebody's watching out for me. It's just crazy. Like, you know, for about 2 years, I thought I was just being paranoid and acting crazy. In 2 years, I realized, yeah, there was something to that. That was real. Boy, he had a lot of problems. His daddy used to beat up on his mama all the time and left his family. His mama was kind of a strange, inappropriate relationship with his mama. And they kind of like, I don't know, he seemed to be low empathy, compulsively addicted to killing animals. And I don't know, it just kind of got to keep a watch on him. And my granny was trying to like save the world, and be a good influence on a boy's life, but she had a stroke and an amputation and was confined to a wheelchair. And I kind of felt like this guy might be like hanging around her because of her weakness, because he was just trying to get up the courage to transition from animal to people, you know. And it's like, I've been hearing a lot of notifications in the background. Sometimes it'll tell me that the stocks went up and down, or Bitcoins moved up and down, or it'll tell me about an Amazon order or something. I don't like the way this guy, I ain't got a camera where you can see it, but I don't like the way this guy's on his motorcycle. He's wobbled 3 different times, like he done pulled off the road and turned around. They used to pick fighter pilots in World War I and World War II. And they wanted the guys that had rode a motorcycle before, didn't wreck on it, but give it up. So they wanted somebody courageous enough to drive a motorcycle, but smart enough to realize it ain't smart to drive a motorcycle. And that's how they picked the best pilots. That's the category I'm in. I rode some dirt bikes, rode a few motorcycles, but I'm not about to wreck on a motorcycle and you dead, dude, or you scrub up, you hurt bad. Somebody wreck into you, somebody don't see you. Damn. I'll flip the camera around in case this son of a bitch wants to eat somebody else. While you run into the road. I'll tell you, we got a paramedic out here. Shit, dang. He going to his car, but not in cuffs. Why are you driving with your emergency lights on? You ain't gonna be. Okay, same comments as before about the chick. I missed. I don't guess I got a live stream. I think I'm gonna quit this live stream. There ain't much to it. I might make a video later or live stream later, but it probably won't happen actually. I need to get these glasses adjusted to fit my face. It feels like they tilted and slipping down too much. But I do like being able to read signs before I get to them. Peace, y'all.